Hey there, future trading superstars. Are you ready to learn about the MTOPS Criterion market influences and level up your trading game? If so, let's jump right in. We're going to focus on the MTOPS Criterion window. Let's start off with how MTOPS got its name. Well, with this list of 10 essential market influences, we put it into 5 segments and got our name from that. Trend direction, turning point spacing, scaling, and kill zone was the M of MTOPS because it is in the market structure segment. To follow is the time projection and the cube root, which will make up the T for MTOPS. O for oscillator, self-explanatory. Price projection is the P, and then support and resistance is the S. You may have noticed that by clicking on the left-hand side, the essentials transform into a handy checklist. This can be used alongside your market analysis to confirm that you've taken each point into consideration. Now let's shift our attention to the right-hand side, where you'll find these switches. These switches are the driving force behind the MTOPS probability algorithm, which you'll learn to apply in the MTOPS trading course. For now, all that you need to know is that these switches can be turned on or off depending on whether there's confluence between the market and that specific influence. What's pretty neat is that we've built these switches into the keyboard as shortcuts as well, and you'll find them in the 1 to 10 row up top. As you're going through each one of these specific market influences, you can simply tick them off with the numbers on your keyboard. Right at the bottom, there is a reward level switch with 3 options. This will be related to your target forecast. Don't worry, we'll cover that in the detailed version of the trading course. Also, at the bottom, you'll find that the text changes based on the outcome of the market conditions, which feed into the probability equation. This nifty feature will help you steer clear of bad trades, and if the market gets the green light, it'll suggest how confident you should be on that trade. In other words, it'll guide you on the right position size to put in with your trades. So keep an eye out for more insights on this in our trading course. Through my experience of one-on-one coaching with my students, I can say that the unsuccessful traders tend to make excuses for not following the process. My advice to you is simple. Don't negotiate with yourself. Trust what the MTOPS Criterion is telling you and act solely on its findings. Before we jump into the very well anticipated market structure forecasting, we're going to have a quick discussion about the non-probability box. This handy tool will help you make visual sense of the market influences and set you up for trading success. We at MTOPS like to uncomplicate the advanced concepts and make them as simple as possible to understand and to use. So allow me to introduce focus mode. By hitting this button within the properties section, or alternatively hitting the C button on your keyboard, you will see the non-essential areas fade out. By taking away the unneeded space on the chart, focus mode offers you a less intimidating, cleaner chart that is easier to read and easier to understand. To work, focus mode needs to have an active turning point. Make sure that the turning point has a blue circle around it before hitting the C button, which will then bring focus mode in. You can adjust scaling according to market conditions. By adjusting scaling, you'll bring the focus into where the price action matters most. Of course, more on that in the following modules. I'm pretty sure you agree, focus mode is a powerful tool to get your idea of where the market will want to move next. However, I have a sneaky suspicion that you would like to add layers of accuracy on top of that. And this is where MTOPS really stands out. We are going to be able to First, identify the areas of where price is unlikely to go and use the area that is left to forecast the future of price action. Said differently, we are going to be identifying areas of low probability first to ascertain the highest probability outcome for what the market would like to do next. To identify areas of low probability, we use the non-probability box, or as you'll come to call it, the Non-Prob Box. And we will use this in line with the MTOPS Criterion. This tool can be found in the toolbar or by tapping Z or Z if you're in America on the keyboard. Next to the turning points icon on the toolbar, you'll see a box. If you click that and drop it onto the chart, you'll see a yellow shaded area. With the blue edges, you're able to change the size of this, which will come in handy whilst you're going through the MTOPS Criterion list. And once again, if you want to find the hotkey, just hit Z or Z and it will pop up as well. Having simple yet effective visual aids to support your market analysis can provide an extra edge when spotting profitable trade setups. So let's wrap up. By first identifying the areas of influence in the markets, you're able to focus where the probability of price action will land next, and then further refine it with the probability boxes to really get the zone of the highest probability outcome for price movement. With this, you're well on your way to becoming an accomplished trader. Happy learning, and I'll see you in the next video.